Okay, so take two. We'll try this again. Just want to see if I can copy this so that I don't have to go back out. See, I truly don't understand why this keeps happening. But it is what it is. We're just going to quickly try and get this done so that you guys can get on with your stuff and I can hopefully not get frustrated. So all I did was I take a little bit of, this is real thin. They make like a lot of the paper, or they make the wood little airplanes on that. Thank you. So I just got like a multi-pack from Amazon, and all I did was painted it with chalk paste. We are going to use one of my favorites, Imagine That Shimmer. Right? Shimmer, shimmer. So I'm just going to take, this is Duchess. I love this color. And sometimes you just need to stir it a little bit. And then I'm just going to scrape it off the back so I don't put my fingers in it. And you can do patterns and then still like put another pattern. You can put a word on there. There's so many different ways that you can do these. So I just want to show you that my hardest thing, I'm just going to be honest with you, is sometimes deciding what to put it on. What surface? Because I try and use as many surfaces that I can use that are chalks, because it just represents, it just represents what we have as a company. So that's why a lot of times I like to just show you what we have. But when I can't think of something, that's when you fall back on it. Hey, Han. So what are you going to do with this? Tell me, who can tell me what we're going to do with this? So see, this just is a very, very subtle background. Just going to go through. So how many got to see the eclipse today? I did not. It was very, very, very cloudy here. Oh, hang on, I gotta get rid of these stupid things that come across, because I can't tell then if I'm live because I can't see my red light. So normally this would take 4 minutes. This is 450 degrees. You can use it for embossing, for so many different things. That's what I had first had it for, because I would do like embossing in that. So this is dry. Hey, Kathy. So you can see up close, just a little bit of color, like a little bit. So like I said, this is going to be a quick one, because I want to show you that you can really do this quick. That you don't have to have a lot of time to do this. And you know, a lot of these are great projects for kids. This one, you could put on a shirt and just not put "you are." But you can use this as a reminder that we are all awesome. And sometimes we need to be reminded of it. Yeah, we weren't either up here, but it would have still been cool to see it. But, you know, things happened. It's okay. I mean, yeah, I would have loved to have seen it, because I always seemed to be working in 2017. I believe I was working when my sons got to see it. So now, ouch. You could wax this surface, but I'm going to try and do it without waxing just to show you. I'm going to put it on here. Now, if I'm going to put this in my room, I have a little bit of blue, a little bit of brown. It did get a little dark here, and a little bit of burgundy. So I'm thinking I should do like a darker, I don't really have like a burgundy. Oh, but I have Napa. This is almost the color of my curtains. Look at this. This one don't smell good. But it's creamy, it's dreamy. This is so easy to put on. And you know, a lot of times we need those reminders. But this would look so cute on a shirt, right? So you're just going to go in here. Not a lot, seriously. And then you can just put it at the top, pull it down. And you can always go back and get more. It is better to have better coverage first and then remove it than it is to not have enough and then take it off and go, oh shoot, fire. I missed some spots. So, I know. This one is Napa. Like wine color. I think they had this out at, I want to say like maybe September. So I'm going to show you another trick. After you remove it, right? Go back through, try and remove some. And if you can see some of your design, you know that you've removed it. Some of it, right? You just take it off, right? So this is what you're going to do. You're going to start at one corner. And you're going to start to lift it up. You're going to lift it up and back. And as you pull it back, you're just going to take a peek and make sure. And if you need to, you can lay back down right then, right there, okay? It's so much easier to do than to quick, be like, whoa, whip it off, and then realize, oh, crap, I missed a spot. Because I do that. So these, you're just going to take your Spicy Too Good. Well, hi there. This is a little bit of chalky. So I know sometimes it's fun just to like rip it off, but you know. So I know this is a little piece of wood, but you can dress this up now. See, look at this. This is a reminder. This would look really great on a mirror, but the only mirror I had to show you it on is either the one that I look at in front of me, which would be not so easy to take down, or my bathroom one. I could have put it on my son's, but my son is in his room at the time and he wouldn't want me in there doing this. So, but you can see this, right? Just cute and easy, right? So now you can dress this up. You can dress it down. I wonder if I can find my, I wonder if there's one that would fit. These are, what do we call these? Simple frames. So this isn't going to fit exactly, but yeah, I could do magnets on the back, or I could have did it on a one of the magnetic sheets. And I don't know if I kind of want part of that circle like here, or if I just want to do like, which frame do you think? Like do this one. So we're going to go 1. The circle is 2. The big polka dots is 3. This one down here is 4. You tell me which one we should use. And I'm going to show you how you can make it work. I almost wonder if I should do the big polka dots or if that's too much. So Kim thinks 1. So we're just going to use 1. And I'm going to show you. So we just want to make sure that this is careful, right? So we're just going to quickly so on Mondays, the doctor comes in and he goes over some of Jason's numbers with him. And we actually had really good numbers this time. So I was thrilled with that. Now, you can tell that this is an older transfer because I'll show you in a minute. Just got to fuzz this one. And because I'm putting this over, I want to make sure. Now, do you see this one? You can't see through this. That is why they went to the transfers that we have now, is so that you can see through them. So I'm just going to put this on the edge. Trying to get this all just to the very edge. And then we're just going to keep moving it. And this, should we do in black? Or cadet? Which would you do? You know, if I'm being serious in my room, I should probably do the black because all my frames they all have black frames on them. So you tell me, black or the cadet? Black is number 1, cadet is number 2. 1 or 2? Or should we do the metallic gold, like a gold picture frame? Okay, so black or the metallic gold? Y'all know I love the metallic, but I just don't want to be carried away with always using it. So I'm going to let you choose black or gold. Kim says black. Oh, I'm going to go with what she says. I trust her judgment. Okay, so this is a small area, so we're just going to take this multi-tool. So if you are new to chalk, sometimes you think, well, I don't need all those tools. Sometimes, yes, you do. So I'm just going to go just on the very edge. I am hoping that they will bring more like frames and borders back because I think this is a cool way to dress up something simple. Okay, so then we're just going to carefully peel this off. And you can see it's just that little bit. Now, if you didn't like it, you could I think I want, if I can get this lined up right. Ooh, I'm going to take a big chance doing this, but we're going to try. I want like this, a thicker outer edge with no line in between. So we'll see how this works. There, so see? Now, you can see where it pulled off a little bit. Take a brush, just go in here. One, my black is pretty thick, but see, then you can just touch that little bit up. Now you could just tape it off and chalk it too. I know, I just can't. So we're going to flip this around, and I just want that thicker. So I'm going to put the skinny on this side so I don't do that skinny. And you're just going to go in here. And then, of course, you just take this to your kitchen sink and you clean it off. And, of course, if you wanted to, you could put glitter on this. And then we're just going to take that. Because I could not freehand this, let me just tell you. My hands are too shaky lately. But I can fill in. Right? So. See, and you don't have to go all the way around there, right? You could just do the two if you want. So I can show you how you can do this with our tape, because we do have tape as well. And my lights just went off behind me. I see that. So get this turned. I'm going to try and use the polka dots to line this up. And then you still take your multi-tool, right? And you can just come down here and you can lift it up. I just don't want to get my whole desk all covered in black again. Now, when you pull it off, nice crisp, right? Now we're going to flip it around, and we're going to use that same roll that we did. Lift it up, and then you just can go right down it. So chalk gives you either, you can use a transfer or you can use our placement tape if you do not have a steady hand. So chalk really tries to give you everything that you need. Wipe this off. So, got to make sure my hands are clean before I pick that up. But look at, do you see how that little bit just added to it? Now, I don't like the corners, so I'm going to carefully, no, I'm not. I thought maybe I could do it, but let me tell you, I don't think I can. So I'm just going to mask that little bit off. Go in there. And then watch. Clean, 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 right? This one is easier just because it has the polka dots. Let me tell you, I need to get some bottled water so I can thin this out just a little bit. Now, if you are gutsy enough, if you wanted to do like a little swirly underneath there, you can. But look at, now, does this look like just a little piece of cardboard or a thin board now? No. Now, if any of you know, I like little swirly things. We do have markers, but you can always take your paintbrush, dip it in water, and because I'm not going to dip it back in there, if you wanted to freehand like a little swirly thing, you could. If you don't want to, you don't have to. You could just do like a little, and that can just be good, but it's never good for me. Yeah. And it doesn't have to be like perfect, but do you see that? Just a little bit of something, right? So now I would probably just do a little jute hanger, glue it on the back here. And turn on my glue gun. But there you go. Then you could hang this on your bedroom wall. And when you get up in the morning, you look at this and say, yes, you are freaking awesome, because you are. Yes, you, Kim. Kim. But see, that's all you have to do. I mean, you can always go through, like I really want to put like a little X or something on the bottom there. You could just do like a little dot or something. I mean, there's so many different things. Now, I can't go black back into my black with the same paintbrush because this one I just went through and got in regular water. So if I wanted, see, I should really just stop. But I don't know. It kind of looks good and it kind of doesn't. But you are freaking awesome. And sometimes we just needed to be reminded, right? So I'm trying to look to see. See how they have like the hearts and stuff on there? You could do that. I mean, there's so many things. You know, you could do this each, like the little heart, like to go through there, each one. Or you could just leave it. I'm really going to just try and leave it, even though I want to play with it. Look, I just put my brush away. I'm just going to leave it. And then I will these paper towels that I use to make my wet wipes were not good ones to use because they fall apart. Let me just tell you. They did not have the Viva that day, so I got a lesser brand. And let me tell you, they don't hold up as well. So remember, I'm going to show you on here. We're just going to move this so I don't mess it up, right? When you take your transfer to your kitchen sink, black is always going to leave like a little mark on your transfer. It will stain it. But guess what? It doesn't hurt it as long as you get it off. God, it's so sticky. And if y'all don't know, that was really hard for me to not want to add more to it. I'm just telling you. See, this is so much easier to do in your sink. But you can see right here, it's going to look stained, but it's clear. I mean, it's that part. Yes, you would just do a better job of it. But I'm just trying to show you an example of how these are not like hard to clean or anything. So, watch. I'll take this because I know this will do a good job. Yeah, sometimes less is more, but if you know my middle name, that's not it. My middle name is more is better. More is better. Why do you think I weigh what I do? Oh, because more is better. Oh, second helpings. That's better. Oh, yeah. I know. So then you just would, gosh darn it. See, these paper towels are not worth crap. But you can see the difference in the two sides, right? This one, I could use it if I needed to right now. This one I could too as well, but I'm just saying. So if you take your board eraser, yeah, and I just made my one wipes up. See, I need to go get bottled water. This normally you have wet, but my bottled water is. There's not much left in here, let me just tell you. So, I know, it's always trying to find room for everything that we need. That is why my desk was not big enough. And I went and had a neighbor. I gave him the money and he went and bought me a piece of wood that was 4x4. Now you can really tell the difference. Do you see that? I'm like the eclipse. Now you see me. No, you don't. No, you see me. No, you don't. But really, that's, get your board eraser really wet. Yeah, I don't think most desks are big enough for a crafter, but my problem is too, is that if I get it any wider, I need to stand on the stool to be able to turn my phone off because I can barely reach it. See how easy that just comes off with water? I mean, yeah, look, it makes a big mess on here, but that you just wipe off too. You just rinse it underneath and it'll come right off. So, you know, just think of this being running underneath the kitchen sink. It'll all run off and then you wipe it down. Let's see, you could use it again. I mean, I would use this again for a short-term one, but not to put it back in its bag and stuff. No, I'd want it clean before I do that. But I just wanted to show you. And sometimes if you're working with these older transfers, a lot of times it was easier to clean them if you were going to try and line them up again. just so that you would be able to see where you need to go. That's all. So, but see, you could do that. So, and then you would just put it on your backing sheet. And look, once you look at it through the backing sheet, you can see, you see that you can see the white of the backing sheet there? And if you can see the white, you know that you could chalk again through it, right? So I hope that you guys will not be afraid to layer your, oh shoot, I should have used that. To layer your transfers. Look, that was 3 different layers, right? And just make sure that you let them dry in between. That's going to be the key right there. It's let them dry in between. So, yeah, if I had room, my desk would not be up against a wall and my big mirror up against there. But because this is a small apartment that we live in, you make it work. So, this has a Rubbermaid tote underneath here so that I can put things in there. And then I have a baker's rack on the side. I have a dresser over here that I use to put things in. And a small teeny weeny cedar chest over there, and it's got stuff all over it. So, yeah. Oh, and that thing back there, my display, that has storage in it too. So, yeah. So, Kim, maybe what you need to do is like I did. I want to do one more if I can find it. Let me grab this off here so I can show you. Hey, Barb. Look, see, I can't reach it now because it's so far back. But I'm going to turn you around so you can see what I'm talking about. See, this is my wipes here. Then I have the Clorox wipes. I have my glasses here. But this is just a little wood crate. Now I want one more crate over here so that I have room. So you can see I didn't put any of my paste away from the last couple times. But that would give you more room, or even a turntable that you could turn and have stuff on one side. But see, now too that I've added that big light on my desk, yeah, it's even smaller. So it is what it is. So you just do what you have to do. So I hope that you guys will give this a try. Don't forget, if you guys ever have questions about chalk, just let me know, because this is what I'm here for. Yeah, show me, Kim. I love doing that. So I will chitty chat with you all later. If you want any information about these transfers that I showed tonight or the project, just let me know and I can put all the details in a message for you. You guys have a great night, and I will chitty chat with y'all later. Bye now.